when I talk about my own experience with type 1, it's sort of a no choice thing. Like I always have to do it. Like it's always on 24/7 when I'm sleeping, when I'm like driving, when I'm taking a test, whatever, in a business meeting, and the goal is to balance. And so, yeah. So when I wake up in the morning, my day is sort of defined by like, how can I not let diabetes affect me today? Will this amount of insulin cover the amount of carbs that I'm eating? Maybe, if it's a small enough amount of carbs, the more carbs I intake, the less likely I will be to achieve balance. And I can see that balance pretty easily on the trend line. I get my blood sugar checked every single 5 minutes with my continuous glucose monitor. And that's sort of like a very solid visual that I have for what balance means to me. And it's also about energy too. Like the line doesn't just represent like, oh, how flat can I get this line, but it represents my energy levels. And when I intake a lot of carbs, it not only raises the graph of my blood sugar, but it also has a number of effects on my physiological mood. Like I can be tired, I can like just fall asleep, like I can be talking to you but not paying any attention because I'm just zoned out. 2 hours later, my blood sugar can come crashing down and I can be in cold sweats and like be looking frantically around the room for a banana or like some Sour Patch Kids or anything that has sugar in it that will save me in the moment. And that is something that I just like try to avoid. Like those are such drastic highs and lows that are actually life-threatening. Like as a 24-year-old, I've had the life lesson that I learned when I was 11. My doctor was like, oh, like if you eat this burger and fries, like maybe substitute the fries out, because if you continue eating these fries and just like gain weight, then you could just lose an arm. And I was like, oh my God, I want my arms. I like these things. I've been very lucky to have doctors who have been smart enough to look at this, the old paradigm and change it. And the old one was high carb and the new one is low carb. And I really believe in the low carb because it really helps me achieve that much more balance. It's not perfect by any means, but gosh, it's so much better.